Greetings, everyone. This is your boy, Bobbya1984, coming to you with some of that Call of Duty. Oh, what's my name? Ghost Gameplay, play. And I just want to thank everyone for coming on back for another one-man podcast featuring your boy Bobbya1984. And what's my name? And as usual, we're playing the game Domination here with Call of Duty Ghost. And for some of the new people that don't really know how I do my thing, I like to have Call of Duty just playing in the background while I talk about random topics, whether it be about things from my life, things, just random situations or random topics. That's what I do, So hopefully you enjoy this, and let's just, get this positive vibe going. And shout out to the man or a woman that created that fake YouTube account with my face on it, man. I laugh every time I read the comments that you make, man. Shout out to you for taking time out of your busy schedule for doing that, man. So I appreciate it. And what are we gonna talk about today? Wait, before we go any further, I just want to let you guys know, I know a lot of you guys say Call of Duty Ghost sucks and you're tired of seeing Call of Duty gameplay, but you know what? I was playing this game with Magic Enigma and Just Q from Scrub Nation. We didn't have no Wolfpack members here other than myself. But this is one of the games that I really enjoy. And I don't know about any other Call of Duty guys that put up gameplay, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna put up a gameplay like this one. I really didn't do well. No one on my team really did well. But the thing that I really liked the most about this was a competitive game. No one on either team really went off. It was a close game all the way down to the wire, and I'm gonna let you guys see what happened. This is why I really enjoy playing Call of Duty, not just Call of Duty Ghosts, but the competition. Even though all of us are performing at a low standard during this gameplay, we was just at it, and at the end of the day, the team that really wanted it the most wins or won. But this is funny because Ox and Just Q are the type of cats who we play with that have a terrible game, and they'll say, well, at least we won, and that's just how I felt when we played this game. At least we won. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully some nasty music come in here and there, but I'm getting worked this whole game. So now that we got that out the way, the thing I want to talk about the most today, I would like to chime in on some television. I would like to talk about The Walking Dead and that season finale that they had. And I know most of you guys who watch How I Met Your Mother are still kind of fuming about how that ended. I don't watch the show. A couple of buddies of mine said that they watch it and enjoy it, and they weren't happy with what happened. Some people were happy, some people were sad. Things like that happen. And so we're gonna get to some spoilerific things for these different shows: Walking Dead, Hannibal, whatever show that brings up. So I'm telling you right now, spoiler alert. We're gonna be talking about something that you probably haven't seen. So I'm a big Walking Dead guy. I enjoy watching the show, and I pretty much enjoy reading the books. Shout out to at Game Over Greg Miller, for lending me those volumes of the comics. I sat and read them, and that's some of the best reading I've ever done. I mean, the comics are just amazing. I mean, you get attached to the characters, and when some of them die and when some of them triumph, you're just cheering or you're sad, and I enjoy that about the comics. So now reading the comics is really different from watching the show, and you don't want them to do the same exact thing that they would do from the comic book. It would be pointless. So I understand they have to make changes and things like that. But this season finale for this past season was, I'm not gonna say it's terrible, but I just wasn't satisfied, because The Walking Dead is one of those shows that's kind of more of a character driven show. What's happening, the zombie apocalypse or walkers, whatever apocalypse, and these people are trying to survive. They're pretty much The Walking Dead. Once they die, they're gonna come back. So it's like they're the last, I guess, hope for humanity, or the last, I don't know. That's what I got from it, So it's a character-driven show, and it's based off, slow character development stuff and dialogue-driven, and I get that. But the way that season finale ended, you was expecting something to happen, right? The way this show is built it has to have at the end of the season, it has to have like that big oh my god or holy shit that just happened moment, and it didn't have that. That's just how Walking Dead is set up to me. In my eyes, that's what I see. At the end of the day, I want to see something that's going to make me go holy shit that just happened on Walking Dead. You know, it had a few of those moments throughout the season, but it didn't have it at the end. So now I'm just left with a cliffhanger that they're in the terminus, and it's just like, okay, so what? You know? Then the reason that I'm really frustrated, like I said, I read the comics, so I know I'm all caught up. I know what's going to happen. I know who's going to be coming. I know what's happening, and that one part is kind of what's left me disappointed. But another thing that that has me really fuming about it is because I watched Hannibal, and I'll be the first one to tell you, Hannibal is the best show on television, hands down. I mean, you can say whatever you want in the comment section. I don't care. Especially season 2. Season 2 is about 5 or 6 episodes deep, and every episode is a season finale in my eyes. I mean, Hannibal is that damn good. I mean, story, characters, dialogue, visuals. It has everything. I mean, it is one of the goriest show on television. Like, I read a lot of the reviews that on IGN from who is it? Is it Roth? I think Roth. I want to say Roth, or is it Eric Goldman? Or is it Matt Fowler? I know one of those three. One of those three are reviewing it. And week after week, I kind of agree with them. I'm like, this is one of the goriest shows on television. But it's not like one of them like disgusting, or maybe it is to some people. It's beautiful. It's like art, you know. And half the time, I kid you not. For those of you who do watch Hannibal, when he is preparing his dishes, his meals, we all know he's a cannibal, and he eats the people. But man, when he's preparing that food, at the end of the day, man, that looks like some of the best. It looks the best meal I've ever seen. Like, especially when he explains to him, it's like, oh, this is South American fused this, that, blah 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 dish that I prepared for you, and it looks amazing. Like my mouth's watering, you know. But as I was saying, the point that I'm trying to make is that show, every episode is taking like the story to that next level. Now, season 2 starts. The first 5 minutes of season 2 starts with what's coming at the end of the season. Like, you see a fight, and you don't get like a definite ending, but you get a fight sequence, and you're like, holy shit, they were going at it. Like, you don't get a conclusion, but the very next scene after that 4 to 5 minute fight sequence is, it says 12 weeks earlier. So then we jump back 12 weeks earlier, and now we're watching Jack Crawford, played by Larry Fishburne, Mads something, the guy from Casino Royale, the villain from that is Hannibal. I don't really know the guy who plays Will Graham, but he's amazing. You have those characters, and it's just like a cat and mouse game between these guys, and you're just watching it unfold. And like I said, it has everything you need from a great show. And for me, watching that week after week, and then watching The Walking Dead week after week, it's kind of shitting on The Walking Dead. And the same thing happened with Breaking Bad and Dexter, the final seasons of those shows. Like, Dexter was going week after week as if it was just another regular season. Like, nothing was really happening. Whereas in Breaking Bad, every episode of Breaking Bad, you're like, holy shit. Like, you know it's going to end, but you're just sitting on the edge of your seat week after week. That's how I felt when I was watching Breaking Bad. And I just feel like, you know, every episode of a show that you're investing your time in should be excellent. Now, maybe that's asking a lot. I don't know. But I just feel that every episode from a television show that I'm into should be amazing. I mean, Hannibal, season 1, I would say the first 2 episodes were a tad bit slow, but you were getting to know the characters and really understand what was happening. But after that, and you were hooked. I mean, hell, I was hooked the first 5 minutes of the first episode of Hannibal, when you see how Will Graham, especially when they show you how he like disappears into the mind of a criminal, and you see how he like has the crime scene and how everything evaporates and he kind of reconstructs the crime. That was amazing when I first saw that, you know. So it had me hooked, and I just feel that every show should be like that. Walking Dead, man, we gotta turn on the nasty music, man. Shout out to my main man at Hood Chemist for providing that nasty music. But we are about to lose this game. I only have 4 caps. I've died 22 times. I need to turn it up, man. But yeah, that's just where I'm coming from. Like, I don't know. I really would like to have this discussion in the comment section. I know I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on the toes of the LA team, because they cover all of this stuff with the entertainment stuff. But hell, I like entertainment stuff. I want to talk about this stuff. You know, I don't want to always talk about Call of Duty. I want to talk about things that I know that I can relate with you guys with. And I know you guys, some of you guys, maybe you did enjoy that season finale for Walking Dead. I'm not saying it was bad. I mean, because that one scene where Rick goes into berserk mode was amazing. I mean, it was straight out of the comic book. It was amazing. But outside of that, nothing really happened. I mean, we all knew they was going to go to Terminus. We all knew it was going to be something freaky and creepy about that place. We all knew that. So it was like, what was the point? You know, like, what was the point of me watching it if I knew that was going to happen? Like, nothing really special happened. And that's the problem. Where with Hannibal, I feel like after every episode, something special happens and it moves the story along. And that's just my gripe right there. Man, I was on the move. But we still down, man. And this is why I still play Call of Duty Ghosts. Even though I didn't play well, and no one on my team really played well, we still bonded together, and we're pushing. We're fighting, clawing, scratching to get this victory. Like, I'm actually trying to. Like, I told him, like, yo, I'm gonna stay at B. I'm gonna try to hold B. But then once I saw we was losing C and I looked at the score, I took it upon myself. I said, I have to go stop this guy. I have to go cap C and help us get this W. And I did it. You know, I said this is what needs to be done, and it was done. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary, this topic. I mean, really, I really would like to talk. I really would like to see what you guys have to say about the Walking Dead season finale and comparing it. I mean, it's like comparing oranges and apples when you're trying to talk about Walking Dead and Hannibal. But my whole point was every episode in the show should be amazing. And I know that's asking a lot, but I'm investing my time in the show, so I want my time to be well spent. But again, leave me those comments in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about the Walking Dead finale. Tell me if you think Hannibal is the best show on television, hands down, you know. But look, Magic put up 34 deaths. I put up 23 deaths. We had a shitload of caps between the two of us. Even Just Q got in on the fun. But we got to get up out of here, man. And we go.